PolicyWorks Producer is a mobile application designed to create and complete submissions in the field. In its most basic form, Producer is a simplified electronic version of the paper application found in PolicyWorks. To launch Producer, simply tap the icon and you'll first be presented with a login screen. You will have already created your password when you configured your account, so what we're going to do is log in. I'm going to enter my email. And the thing to note about this is that Producer will only ask you for your login credentials the first time. So make sure that email is spelled correctly. So once you log in, you will not have to do it again. There we go, it verified who I was. Now I'm inside Producer. So we'll take a quick tour around to show you the functions. If you look at the top menu, you see Hillhurst Hardware. That's the name of the current file that we're seeing. There are 5 icons to the right. The first one is a trash can. That deletes, that's your delete button. So if I wanted to delete this file, I would hit the trash can. The plus sign is your search. So when I press that, you see company search. You can search by company or the type of industry. More on the search later, so I'm going to minimize this. The next icon is the file folder. So the file folder, this is the file folder view. I currently have 2 active files that you see. Another view for looking at your files is the list view, and this is the 3 horizontal bars that's next to the file folder view. So if I check the list view, you'll see current files, a hardware store and sport check, and then on the top left presents a search function as well, and more on that later. And then finally the last icon is a settings icon. You can change the language to French if you wanted to. You can leave feedback, which sends an email to PolicyWorks. I'm going to delete that draft, or you can log out, which you really don't have to do. So let's open up Hillhurst Hardware quickly. If we see, here's the file. We see in the front of the file there's some general information, company, contact name, phone number. If we open the file, we'll see a map to the left. The map functionality is currently not working, but we are working on this to remedy it, so you cannot use the Google Map functionality right now. To the right, we see the general underwriting information page. So if we tap this, you will see text that has been brought in, and the grayed out text means that has not been verified. So in order to move forward with something, you need to verify. So you see the buttons to the right of the different pre-filled fields. There's a check mark which verifies, or an X, and if you press the X, it deletes what's there and you can type in the correct address. But if you made a mistake and you want to refill it, there's the recycle button. You hit that and it brings in what was there before. You press a check mark and then it shows you, or it verifies the correct data. So there are 4 pages in the Producer. The first one is the general, and we will go through this in more detail later. The second page is property and crime for the location, so you can see construction, renovations, fire protection, and then down below we get into the schedule of coverages. The third page is liability, so again, business information, you can put in miscellaneous remarks, the schedule of coverages, and then the final page is an optional attachments page where you can include photos, PDF files, Excel files, or Word files. So to scroll between pages, you can simply put your finger on the page and scroll left or scroll right. Same thing up and down.